Hi, and welcome to the bonus video for the work sites, the micro job sites and video course. And I want to just quickly go over, I've mentioned a few of these things already throughout the course, but I want to really emphasize for you that once you've got a situation where you're leveling up and you can offer extras, you really can start earning more than $5 or $3.80, whatever it is, for every gig that you do. Because if you work smart and not crazily, you can make more money. And what I mean by that is, first of all, make sure that the services you can deliver, you can do within a good time frame so that you're not stuck earning $3 an hour, because that would just be really stupid. If you want to do that to really build a good customer base to begin with and offer a really high value source and break that down, by all means do that. And I'll show you how you can do that without really upsetting people in a minute. But, offer things that you can get your money back quickly for, so don't take you too long to do. Or then start adding extras that don't really take you much extra time but really start to bring in the cash for you. And I'm going to show you some examples of that now. These guys I've already talked to you about throughout the course. They're popular on Fiverr. They got voted. They even won a competition on Fiverr, I think, recently. But like here, they're offering you create a video utilizing 2 actors for $5, and they'll do a script for you up to 50 words. If you want more, they charge you more for the extras, etc. But they record it in high definition quality, which, doesn't take really much extra on their part, and they're going to make an extra $10. They're going to add a URL into the video, which is non-clickable. That takes literally seconds in editing, and they're going to make an extra $10. This one actually I think is actually good value. They're going to write the 50-word script for you for $5. So if they really are going to help you do that, they say it takes 4 days. That's a very low price. I would suggest they should charge more for that one. They'll use their professional Zoom microphone. So again, they've already got it. It's not any extra for them. They're just saying that you want a bit more better quality sound. We're going to pay $10 extra for it. And then they'll deliver it within 5 days and they'll charge you $20. So except for this one here, these 4 things here don't take them really any more time to do, but they're going to make extra money. So if somebody comes along and orders this gig and makes it just 50 words, but then they want it in high definition, they want to have the URL in the video, they want the professional video, and they want to have it in 5 days, something that initially cost them $5 is now costing them $55. So where people say you can't make money on Fiverr is insane, because this is going to take them no extra time to do. But when you order this service, so obviously Fiverr is going to take their cut of 20% or whatever it is, $1 for every gig. So there's like 2 gigs there, 2 gigs there, 2 gigs there, 4 gigs there. So you've got around 10 gigs roughly. So they're going to take their nice cut of the money from this. But say you can net around $40 in your pocket. So for exactly the same work, taking you exactly the amount of time, even if this took you an entire hour to do, you're making $40 an hour, not $3.75 or 80 or whatever. So by working smart, you can make a lot more money once you start to level up. This is why it's worth working your butt off to begin with, to get yourself good ratings on Fiverr and give yourself more extras on Gig Extras. This one here, the stop animation one, he'll write your website, strap on a slogan below the image, takes a few extra seconds, $5, or speed draw a complex illustration, which again it'll take him a bit longer, but it won't take him 4 times the amount of time. They'll edit a voiceover, 10 seconds scrolling text. That's nothing that you've got to provide anyway for $20. They'll use it on an HD resolution Canon camera, but they'll charge you $50 for it. Again, it will take a bit more time perhaps in editing and setup, but in real terms, the potential income here for this person is a lot better. And they'll do it in 3 days. So if they write the slogan, which is quick, and they just use the camera, it's now a $60 one that's costing them not extra time to do really, or only a little bit of extra time, but they're making more money. DJ Emotion, this one here with the Muppet one, they'll do extra and additional words, but 100 words won't take them that long. The one I like best of all in this one, or the 2 I like best, is these 2 here. Look, they'll do 3, they're going to do the voiceovers anyway. He does the voiceovers anyway. He's just got to bring in 3 new puppets, which will take a bit of extra time. But to do that and then upload it to Vimeo doesn't really take much. And then to give it to you in 12 days, not 2 or 1, but 12, you're going to pay, rather than paying $5 for this gig, it's going to cost you $125. So straight away you can see where this person's making their extra money. Same again with this lady here, the old biddy grandma we talked about. You know, inside of the video editing package, something like Vegas, they're going to add in a custom lens flare or a blur and a swirl. Well, that's a click of a mouse, $20. I'll shoot with green screen and do all the editing from finished video. So rather than just doing it here, they're going to put in the video editing. Again, in real terms, it's going to probably make them do their work a little bit longer, but let's say it's going to take them 15 minutes longer. They're going to make $40 for 15 minutes work. I'll create custom effects or do extra editing or keyframing and panning for you. So they're going to zoom in and out and do extra effects. Another $50. Let's not even say that. Let's not even do the fast order. It's already at 125. But if this lady does it for you in 2 days because she's so popular and busy, you're going to pay $225 for something that's going to take them very little extra time to do. Very clever use of upselling you and charging you extra, but not actually doing much extra work. So again, be creative. On this one, the guy, Soulman Pro, drop everything and do it right now. Add music to the timeline. Do a video, voiceover, whatever. Okay, it's only upped it to 30, but doing very little extra work for you, but making more money, not making $5 now. Or let's say it's $4 per gig, and there's 4, 5, 6 gigs. Going to make $24 instead of $5. Instead of $4, they're going to make $24 doing exactly the same work. So again, now you're working for $24, even if it takes you an hour. You're working for $24 an hour, not $4 an hour. They're working smarter. This one is great as well. The English guy doing the voiceover. He'll give you a different kind of file format. Instead of MP3, costs you $5 more. He'll let you use it on regional broadcast and radio, so you don't get that automatically. If you want that rights, you'll pay extra. And if you want it in a day, so in other words, if you want anything extra, this guy's going to give you. He's not doing any more work at all for what he's delivering you, but rather than paying $5, you're paying $50. That is a smart worker. That is someone who knows how to get money out of Fiverr and is actually utilizing it to make a good income. They're being very smart about how they're using Fiverr. If you do that and you plan that from the beginning, you're going to make a lot more money. This gentleman here, website video, again, you scroll down. If you want a rush of your script and want it in 5 days instead of 20, you'll pay $20. Want him to do a few tweaks to your script for you, $20. Use a high definition camera. Let's take off the additional work. He'll add in a background other than white, and he'll do it in just 1 day. So we'll take off the rush one there. You're now paying what was costing you $5 to have it in HD format, which most cameras and most people have nowadays. To add in a bit of a background instead of white and to deliver it in a day, you're going to pay $75 instead of $5. This is smart working. And then find a caricature during. The only thing here, I wouldn't even worry about the illustrations, just something smart like he's going to give you the vector file. He's designing it in a vector program anyway, so rather than just outputting it and giving you a JPEG or a PangFig, whichever kind of graphic he's going to give you, if you want the vector image, which means you can scale it, which he's going to draw it in anyway, so he's not done any extra work, you're paying double the price for the same thing. So that's smart working in its simplest format. This guy is very clever, and he's not just going to give you the image that you want in a certain size. If you want to have it in a vector image, you've got to pay an extra $5. That's true of any design. If you're doing design work, don't give away the PSD file, charge for it. Don't give away a vector file, charge for it. Don't give away all different types of audio files. If you're a voiceover artist, if they want the AVI file, it's extra. If they want the AIFF file, it's extra. Don't just sell your soul and give it away for nothing. So what else is it that you can do to make more money on Fiverr? I'm going to bring you back to this lady here who's literally just got started in less than a month and is building her business on Fiverr already. And say to you that what I would put money on over time as she starts to grow, unless of course she's quite happy. So you're going to find that over time this lady will probably change what she sells or gives to you, and if she's smart, once she starts getting the options to upsell you, you'll probably find that different audio files will cost you more. Her writing scripts will cost you more. But even with this, if you were to start this, if you look at what everybody else in her particular niche is doing, a lot of these people are offering only 50 or 100 words maximum. Most are only offering around 50 words long for this price. So once she's got herself up to a level 2 or whatever, perhaps level 1 even, level 2, she could straight away half this or even bring it down to 150 words or make it 100 words. You're getting 1 minute would still be good value for $5. And then she can add on more. So even if she was just to do like for like and say your first 100 is $5, you want another 100, it's another $5. Rather than at the moment where she's making her $4 for 1 gig of 200 words, just by adding that extra on as soon as she's allowed to, she can be making $10, $8 is hers, $8 for the same work. And that would be what I recommend you do, is to really over deliver. When you start on Fiverr, I'm not talking about go so far that then all of your customers that have been used to you will leave you because you've suddenly ripped them off. But give immense value in the beginning and really make sure that your timing for delivery is perfect and spot on. You answer emails, you give great customer support, you give them files when you say you will, etc. You give, all the services, you take part in the forum, do all those things. And then as you can start to level up and you start getting the options to add to your gigs, start breaking that order down a bit more and utilize that so that the original gig still technically stays the same, maybe a little bit more, but in order to get those things, they're going to have to pay for them. So, if they want 100 words, 200 words instead of 100 words, it's going to cost them 10, not 5. If they want to have your logo appear on the screen, it's another $5. All those things that they're going to do for you, they're offering to do for you, charge more for it. Don't just give it away the whole time. Work smarter, but make sure you sit down and plan it before you begin so that you already know as soon as you can start to level up and offer extra gigs or extra value, you're going to charge for it. And that way you'll find that your income potential on Fiverr grows amazingly well. You'll get far more out of it. You'll contribute more because you'll have more time available for doing less work, which means you can get involved on the forum more. You can comment on their blog more, which means you can then make more money and eventually perhaps hit that top-rated seller status. Enjoy using Fiverr. I hope this course has been an eye-opener for you and that will go on to help produce some income for you or to help you set up services to make income using other people's services on Fiverr. Either way, I think it's a fantastic opportunity. Please enjoy it and thanks for watching this course.